Eventbrite is. Good morning, everyone. Yours truly made an error with the Eventbrite and failed to put in the Zoom link. I am so sorry. We're just taking a few steps to ensure that everyone has what they need. I see participants coming online. Katie, I'm going to look for a signal to confirm that Eventbrite shared that link. I will ask our friends who are on text with me. Got an email now, but no link in it. Thank you for your patience, everyone. We are just resolving this technical issue that I created. And yes. We're just going to take 2 minutes to give our tech team an opportunity to resend that link. Got it. Okay. So it looks like that's flowing now. I'm going to confirm that the link is there. Oh, I see the numbers climbing. Wonderful. I sincerely apologize. I make jokes regularly about my terrible tech karma. This is entirely my fault. And thank you to Katie and Sam who came in and made sure that we got all of the links out. We'll give everyone an opportunity. I see the numbers climbing. Oh my goodness. Do you know, what would a pandemic be without a few technical glitches? And you know, I can bring that to you all. I have that skill. It's one of my most prominent skills. Welcome from all of us at Invest Ottawa. We'll give everyone a moment. We had 135 people registered. And so that link just went out. Good morning, Kelsey. Good morning, Susan. Oh, so happy to have everyone with us. And thankfully, we are recording this session. There's Tusha, marvelous. So I know that Zoom link has gone out and those numbers are continuing to climb. So for everyone who's just joining us, thank you. Sincere apologies. I failed to include the Zoom link in the Eventbrite that I created. And this is why I value all the experts who surround me. They are amazing and they help resolve glitches like this. Hi, Amanda. Happy Friday. Do you know, this is one of the wonderful ways our community connects. I love to see all the chat coming through that box. And Katie Leclerc, our co-pilot today, is going to be on deck to respond to everyone in the chat. Good morning, friends and colleagues. We'll give it one more minute. Thank you so much, Katie, for your fast action in correcting that Zoom link issue that I inevitably created. We are so excited to be with you all this morning. Bonjour tout le monde. We are here to give you the latest updates on International Women's Week. I see the number climbing. I'm going to give it one more minute. Please feel free to say hello in the chat and say welcome to all of the friends and colleagues that you probably haven't seen or chit-chatted with. Thankfully, very thankfully, hopefully Monday, starting to come back out of the lockdown, keeping everyone healthy and safe. Good morning, Jasminder. We're really grateful. So we have almost 45 participants with us now, and we are recording. So I will welcome you all on behalf of Invest Ottawa, Bayview Yards, and AreaX.O. I'm thrilled to see so much engagement in the chat and so many friends and colleagues with us, community partners who are rallying around one of the most exciting things. We are so passionate about International Women's Week. This is for our community, with our community. Welcome. And thank you to Sam and Katie, who are the gurus that ensured you were actually able to join us this morning because of my failure to include the Zoom link. So thank you both to my friends. Next slide, please. All right, for our agenda today, and so many of us came together in December and we gave you a little bit of background, but we have some new friends and colleagues who are joining us, and we so love that. We're going to recap our vision, goals, and target outcomes for this very powerful week. Really month, you know, it's really the whole month of March. Who are we kidding, right? We have come together and we have made this so impactful together with you as a team, as a community, locally, nationally, and internationally. We couldn't be more excited. We're going to give you some really great updates on our webpage, online calendar, and our process for event submission that is launching today. And huge thanks to our corporate communications team. They put their heart and soul into everything that you will see today that will be rolling forward, that hopefully gives you the lift that you need to pull pull your communities together to empower, equip, and really inspire women going forward. We're going to talk about how our team is here to help you all the way through, right through to the end of March, with all of the different events, campaigns that you're rolling. Give you an introduction to our 2022 International Women's Week featured leaders. We are so excited. These are amazing role models that are coming together that we are excited to lift up, shine a light on, and help inspire others. Explore the many different ways that you can contribute to International Women's Week, and of course, address any questions you may have. So Katie is watching the chat box, and of course, I've been privileged to receive many emails, lots of outreach from members right across our community about events they want to host, how they can get engaged as speakers or find new speakers for their events. We have lots of different ways, and we're looking forward to bringing all of that to bear beginning today. Next slide, please. Little bit of background, and for those of you who have been with us before, I realize that this might be recapping some ground that you know so well. On March 8th, we all come together with the world to celebrate the economic, social, cultural, and political achievements of women on International Women's Day. Really excited that this year's theme is Break the Bias. Here in Canada's capital, and together with partners across the country and around the world. And hello to Monica, who's coming to us from Calgary. I know Devin is here from Northumberland, and we, I think, have Jill Earthy from Vancouver. I mean, it's just amazing to see the number of folks who come together coast to coast. We join forces with all of you here in our region and right across that scape, right through Canada, to create an entire month, really, month, dedicated to these important goals. And we could not be more privileged to help lead and provide a platform to bring all of these integrated women-led events and initiatives to bear. Why do we do this? Next slide, please. Our vision. International Women's Week is far more than a set of activities. It's not just a collection of events or campaigns. It is a powerful driver together with our community that drives long-term sustainable change. Together as an integrated community, we want to create a critical mass of successful women leaders from every walk of life who make a significant impact on our economy and our society. Thank you for joining us in this critical goal. We know with the pandemic in particular, strategic collaborative action is needed now more than ever. The detrimental and disproportionate impact of this pandemic on women is absolutely devastating and has set us back decades. It's only by coming together as a community that we will reclaim lost ground and propel forward. And I believe that Canada's capital, together with all of our partners throughout Canada and around the world, can help lead the world on this critical front. We call on all regions, all nations to join us and create this integrated, powerful wave of global action to move this dial. And step by step, we see more countries, more different cities, more groups from different parts of the world coming together and being a part of our events. That's amazing because it allows us to have an impact far broader than just those in our current geographies. Next slide, please. Our goals. Here in Ottawa, and there are certainly many folks from Ottawa who are joining us, we really want to shine a light on how Ottawa is an internationally recognized region with a critical mass of top women leaders who are achieving that impact. And we are joining together with other regions who are holding up their women leaders and empowering them, from Vancouver to Calgary to St. John's, Quebec, right across the country. And of course, building those bridges globally as well. We're going to create that integrated suite of events and campaigns from February 28th right through to March 12th and beyond, because there are echo events that take place in the last 2 weeks of March and into April. We're going to come together to inspire, empower, and equip women in professional fields right across the gamut, spanning tech, entrepreneurship, investment, industry, government, academia, research, nonprofits. We want this to be all inclusive, all are welcome, and we really need people from all walk of life, women and men, working together to move that dial. And we will leverage and harness the power of our collective resources and initiatives to create that critical mass and build a foundation for broader collaboration that spans the entire year. This is not just one period of time that we're driving forward. We are so excited to see so much collaboration regionally, nationally, and globally on these critical issues and opportunities. This is just more fuel that helps propel us forward. Next slide, please. Target outcomes and impact. We really have three. We want to create tangible new opportunities for women leaders, and that can take many different forms: mentorship, opportunity to help women to propel their careers forward, helping women founders get access to new resources, to investment. There are so many different ways that people can connect. Benefits and impact for aspiring and current women leaders, the inspiration and actionable insight that we will share through all the stories that will be told, all of the interviews, all of the nuggets of information, anything that you have been through that you have to share that can give lift is amazing. And we are going to be doing that for this entire 2 to 4 weeks. Demonstrated action from new and existing champions and allies for women. We really do want to pull in more and more champions and allies who can create influence, create opportunity, and help more women to achieve impact in their sphere of influence. That can be one-on-one, or it can be with large groups of women in entire sectors, businesses, companies, regions. Thank you for being a part of it. Next slide, please. Collaboration leads to success. So this whole concept was an initial idea that came forward in 2019, where we had 12 organizations. We were so grateful that came together to help create our first International Women's Week. Last year, we had more than 60 community partners that made International Women's Week 2021 possible. We, of course, want to grow that number this year. And to date, total, and these are just the numbers that we know, the ones that have been shared with us, that have been collected, more than 11,000 participants have been engaged in International Women's Week over the last 3 years. I believe that's a very modest number because we don't receive all of the numbers from the different events. So just know that number is far greater and your impact matters. Our website receives more than 15,000 views every year. And again, Katie and I and our team are so passionate about increasing that so that we are driving people to your events, to your goals, to your organizations. If you're looking for more diverse women talent, you need access to more mentors, you're looking for investors, we want the collection of resources we've created together with you for you to be one of the drivers that helps you achieve your goals. Critical mass of events, 40 plus events. Yeah, it's more like 60 events over 30 days. You know, we like to be a little bit modest and we like to over deliver together with you. We know already there's probably at least 20 to 25 events that I've been apprised of just through conversations and emails that I've received, which is fantastic. And it's all about inspiring, equipping, and empowering women in leadership. Next slide, please. Branding our collaboration. So the team, together with all the input from our community last year, created what we think is a very beautiful, dynamic, impactful brand. And it really is founded on 5 key attributes: collaboration, which is critical to success, success and impact for all of you and all of the women, current and aspiring leaders that you're supporting and equipping and empowering in your communities. Bravery, courage is absolutely critical. We are inspired at Invest Ottawa every single day by the courageous women we see, the founders, the investors, the partners that are driving forward on these goals. Absolutely critical during the pandemic. Strength. The role models that we have the privilege of working with every single day are bringing their strength to bear within their organizations and within our community and inspiring others. Passion, drive, and action. Nothing will happen without coordinated action. We know we will not move that dial. So the branding that the team has created is really founded on those attributes. Next slide, please. International Women's Week. This is our homepage for this amazing, empowering week. Huge thanks to our corporate communications team for updating the webpage. It is now live and you will see lots of new information for 2022 starting to roll forward. And of course, that's investottawa.ca/IWW. You can find out about what this event is all about, the different resources, data, the different collaborators, the events, of course, that you are all going to be hosting alongside us, an amazing podcast that we're going to tell you about in a moment, and of course, a way to get in touch and take action. So it actually maps out the ways that you can get engaged together with us as a community. We're here to put a wrapper around this. This is not an Invest Ottawa initiative. This is for the community, with the community. We could not do this without all of you. Next slide, please. We wanted to make sure that once again this year, we were creating a social media kit in English and French that you can all use to brand your initiatives, campaigns, social, and of course, your events. This kit will be available in both official languages early next week. The team is just going through making a few updates to bits and pieces, but it will include everything you need for success on this front with logos, fonts, colors, graphics, templates. And we've made sure there's a really broad array of different colors so that you can draw on the ones that really resonate with you, the brand of your organization, your initiative. So this is all about us helping and trying to equip you to be part of something larger, but also having your brand very front and center, driving forward on your mission, vision, mandate for your goals. Next slide, please. All the designs, the Canva templates, which worked so beautifully last year, really big kudos to our team, making it very easy for you to download, customize, and add your logos to, because really this is all about you, your organization, and the women that you're supporting. So this is just a sample of the type of templates that you'll be receiving. Next slide, please. Hashtags. We have really done some exciting work with our community over the last few years, and a couple of these hashtags have really got great brand equity and I think are very powerful. Of course, we invite you for IWW 2022 to use that hashtag. Break the Bias is the International Women's Day tag, and We Mean Business, which has stuck with us from the very beginning. And Katie, I believe that was yours, so kudos to you. We see lots of organizations adopting that, driving it forward. The more we use those hashtags, the broader the promotion and the impact for the entire collection of organizations and individuals who are driving forward to be a part of International Women's Week. So we really do encourage you to use those hashtags so that everyone gets lift, right? A rising tide lifts all boats, and we want to lift every single boat that is dedicated to this goal. Next slide, please. Three-pronged campaign. We're all about making sure we're engaging new communities, people from every walk of life, women and men working together. Informative. We want to equip you with data, resources, insight, information that you can put to work in your communities of interest. A more educated community supports more informed action, decision-making, and ultimately impact. And action focused. So whether you're launching a campaign, an event, whether you're hosting roundtables, whatever you might be doing, we encourage everyone to build in action so that we're actually moving that dial. And of course, educating and informing is a big part of that action. But anything we can do to engage others, get them on board and drive forward towards our shared goals moves us all forward collectively to advance women. It is going to take all of us driving forward to move that dial. Next slide, please. Oh, this is one of my favorite slides. I'm so excited to introduce to you our 2022 International Women's Week featured leaders. These will be the faces of our campaign. They are role models who are shining examples of the type of behavior, the attitude, the goals, the give back that they do every single day through their business and their personal circles. Please give it up for Ashley Kennedy, co-founder and CEO of Neurovine, adjunct scientist, digital health team at Briere Innovation. Stacey Martin, founder and CEO of Stacey Martin Lifestyle, an amazing fashion designer. Saber Pictou Lee, CEO of Archipel Research and Consulting. Dimple Thomas, engineering manager and DE&I lead for Ericsson, big collaborator with us at ARIX.O, and Solmaj Salashade, vice president of data science and engineering, head of commerce intelligence for Shopify, and co-founder of Backbone Angels. 5 amazing women leaders who are truly having an impact on so many parts of our society. We are thrilled to welcome you. You will see these images right across everything we do for the next 6 weeks. And in addition to shining a light on their stories, we are bringing their stories to bear in a really impactful way through the Power of Why podcast with our friend Naomi Halley, who I think is joining us, master's student at Columbia University, but an Ottawa leader. We are so privileged to collaborate with her and Mariam Suri, formerly of Invest Ottawa, now doing great long form content. We are going to bring those stories to bear and hold them up as role models in our ecosystem. And hopefully you will take the opportunity to engage with them any way you can as we go forward through this next 6 weeks. And of course, many workshop facilitators, event speakers, and participants that will be working together with them and all of you in different ways to create International Women's Week 2022. Thank you to all 5 of those leaders for joining us, for being a part of it, and for your contribution and your impact on our ecosystem. Next slide, please. We're excited to share some initial tidbits and exciting things that we're going to be unveiling over the next few days. We have an International Women's Week live stream with Ottawa's own multimedia mogul, Erin Blasky. She is known around the world. She has a massive social media following. She also has a beautiful new baby boy named Cade. She's going to be hosting a live stream with all of you and our broader community, conversations about working women, moms, new babies, and balancing life. It is going to be something you do not want to miss. There are going to be some incredible women profiled in those interviews. Thank you to Erin for being a part of International Women's Week and for being a leader in our ecosystem, sharing our goals. Next slide, please. Okay, we are incredibly excited. The launch event is the F Factor. We love this event because it's all about those F words that impact women founders. Fearlessness, fighting burnout, being fierce. You talk about being fierce. We are delighted to announce our first keynote for the F Factor, Sarah Lacey. If you haven't heard of Sarah Lacey, I'm certain you've heard of the woman who took on Uber very publicly in the New York Times and in Time magazine. This is her. She is one of the sassiest, bravest women. You are going to not want to miss this. And huge kudos to Nick Quain and his team in venture development for confirming her. We are thrilled to welcome her. We are going to have a fireside chat that will be as frank as it gets about all the things women need to be thinking about when they're building their future, when they're taking on leadership bravely and courageously. So very excited to share that tidbit with you. You're the first to learn. We haven't even shared this out on social yet. It's coming. Next slide, please. Initial events online now. So our calendar is live. Big thanks to Lindsay for getting that up and going. Probably it'll be 24 to 48 hours for us to vet each event that comes to us. And I know you all have many events that you've been sharing with us. We love that. And we're very excited to get them online as quickly as possible. We wanted to make sure we had a few events populating our calendar today. So we have uploaded a few, the F Factor, our launch event, hosted by Invest Ottawa, Bayview, AreaX.O, and our friends from LSpark. Hello to Steph Reed, who I think is online with us. We can't wait to collaborate with you. Our Women Angel Investor Breakfast. Big thanks to Jennifer Francis, Julia Elvidge, the entire Capital Angel Network team, all of our SheBoot investors, coaches, mentors. There are so many women that back SheBoot. This event is all about attracting more women angels into our ecosystem. When we have women investing, we have more women getting funded. That is a dial we are actively moving together with you. Women leading globally in cybersecurity with my friend Sophia Leung at the University of Ottawa. And again, lots of details to be populated in these agendas. We just wanted to give you a taste of some of the events that are already up and moving. Devin, big shout out to you and your team at Northumberland, CFTC, Strike Up Canada, free conference, full day. Joanna from Nix. I mean, this is going to be top tier, amazing speakers. You do not want to miss this event. English and French, fantastic. Big kudos to those teams. And Better Together, hosted by Tusha Agampodi, who I know is with us. She has led Better Together for the last 4 years. This is really founded on your leadership, my friend. We're privileged to be a collaborator with you, and thank you for all your collaboration on our subcommittee for women founders and owners. So these are just the first 5. There's going to be 50 or 60 events. For all of you that have been working on your Eventbrites, get them ready. Please send them in to us. The process is online now, and our team is excited to get them populating our calendar. All are welcome. We want to do this as a community. And I've just touched on the few that we've put online. There are many others coming up for Main Street founders. We've got a really special event with Minister Ian's office and Jenna Suds. I know Elevate International on International Women's Day. There's so many great things that are cooking. Stay tuned and come back to this space because there's going to be a lot of exciting developments. Next slide, please. Okay, your calls to action. We're all about action. Please submit your events, join Slack. So Katie has really done a great job helping to build up the Slack channel. The purpose of this is to connect all of you, because many of you have ideas, you're looking to share information, you might like to be a speaker, or you might be seeking speakers. We wanted to make it easy, as self-serve as possible, so that you could guide those discussions as a community. The Slack channel is getting more and more active. Please drop in, and if you have a request, if you've got an offer, if you're looking to volunteer, if you've got new reports, information. Claire Beckton, I saw that you're with us. Get that new Advancing Women in Leadership syllabus up there. We want to make sure that everyone stays connected to all the opportunities that are available. Please sign up for our e-blasts. Katie leads our newsletter for women. We get that out every couple of weeks. We'll be sharing lots of information. There'll be lots of media coming, national, global. It's coming. Stay tuned. We're going to make sure that it's all there. And please be an ambassador. Join us in championing it. Even if you're not hosting an event, you're not launching a campaign, you can join us in amplifying what we are doing together as a community. You can help pull more women in so that that benefit is as broad and impactful as possible. We mean business. Join us. So thank you all for being here today. I think that might be the last slide. So let's just open up the chat, and I see there's all kinds of chat happening. If there's any questions, I'm going to open up the chat as well, just so that I can take a peek. Any questions, any information that you'd like to share? I'm going to invite Katie. Katie, did I miss anything? Is there anything you want to touch on? You're my co-pilot.
Not a thing. And I've already seen so many people join Slack and use the link and already sharing online. So that's awesome.
Amazing. Excellent. I know that our CEO, Michael Tremblay, is with us. We are so passionate about male allies. Thank you for being a leader and a champion, Mike, and standing with us and helping to drive forward on that goal. We hope that there will be so many others who join us this year. And of course, the event that Tusha is hosting is really dedicated to that. Better Together is all about allyship, and it's an absolutely critical objective. All right, we're watching for questions. And again, for all those who joined us, it was my fault that the Zoom link didn't land with you appropriately, and my team is going to help me to be better educated to make sure that never happens again.
And I did just want to say, Sonia, quick, somebody had a question regarding the Slack channel. So I've shared the link once again. So to join Slack, all you have to do is click the link. You should be able to log in. And if there's any issues, you can reach out to me directly on LinkedIn or send me an email or send Sonia an email. But it should be pretty smooth sailing if you just visit the link.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Katie, and for all of your leadership and being such a passionate champion with us. I can't wait to see all of the events that start to roll in. If you have any challenges with the website or any concerns, I think you're all connected to me on LinkedIn. You know, I'm a LinkedIn girl. That's how I try and get my information out and shine a light on all of you and the amazing women in our ecosystem. Please, I invite you to connect to me on LinkedIn, connect to Katie, join Slack, reach out to us through any of the means through our International Women's Week page. Awesome, and it works. Fantastic. Excellent. We'll do one last call for questions, and then we will, oh, I think I might see a question coming up in the Q&A. Can we use Eventbrite for Invest Ottawa for setup of our event? Reach out to us. Sometimes there's conflicts with scheduling, so that's the only thing. We operate, I think Paula's with us, right? We have an amazing series of webinars and education that we roll out using our different platforms like Zoom and Hopin and such. Reach out to us and let's have a chat. We are here to support to the greatest degree we can. Excellent. Marvelous. Thank you for being with us, Paula. Can't wait to do our Main Street event together with you, with Obot, Akobiat, and RJA. So much excitement yet to come. Thank you all for being a part of it. Thank you for sharing our vision and for helping us to realize it. Every year we're driving this dial more and more. So from all of us at Invest Ottawa, Bayview Yards, and AreaX.O, wishing you a safe, warm, healthy, and happy weekend. We will look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Thank you, everyone.